The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how that lasted. Replay me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype go disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been dreaming this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I ain't fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scores down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, and know that they love, so pay up my respect, don't reject that game, that's better hang up, don't wait flag. You fight back to your nameless, so tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think they could ever outscore me?
Gets it through. Here comes the shot, and that's it.
For the entree, fast break, one man that we got it all day.
Still without risk control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to
Deep
test my
left.
grind,
Going.
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me young. One man band. I'ma run it back. You give me the chance. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back.
Come on for third.
Check out the roof, no. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose. So I'ma go until I crush you when you blow. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do. See how I facilitated, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that, I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw it while you're down. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena, just know I'm the home team. I back out arenas and arenas. Over the side of where we from, so after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me young. One man band. I'ma run it back. You give me the chance. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and alongside me today is Stephen Mountain, and we are here at Howard Sheen Field on a bright Saturday morning, Steve, for some JV football action.
Yeah, nice, cool, crisp morning here in Corry. Good day for football, you know.
Good day to be out and about. A little on the cool side, but we'll take it. Nice blue skies above us with big white puffy clouds. And let's get right into our Box and Lock It pregame show here. And we'll start off with our Harvest Church weather report. As you see, it's 53 degrees out, visibility 9 miles, partly cloudy, and boy, you couldn't ask for much of anything else.
No, you know, it's cool, but it's dry, like we were talking about last night. Cool, dry, that's fine. We can deal with that, right?
Yep. And as we roll along here, let's get right into our Snap Fitness 3 Steps to Success. And I think we need to run the ball first and foremost today.
Got to establish some sort of run game, some sort of momentum, something that you can consistently pick up 3-4 yards per carry. Got to have that today.
Yeah, establish the run game, take control of the clock, take control of the field position, and the best way to get the ball running is to avoid negative plays. Constantly put a team into positive plays together, and that will get you to move right down the field. And last step to success here today, play to your ability. Warren comes in, a little bit of a struggling program, but you know, that's their issues. You yourself, you got to play up to your abilities and your standards, and that will help you get the victory here today. And with that being said, let's go over to our Spotlight Player of the Game. And we're going with number 26, Ashton Woods, brought to us by the Corry Higher Ed Center. Doing a nice job for the program over the years and getting a little more touches this year. So we'll see what Ashton can do out there to help us get the JV victory here today.
Yeah, young freshman. Going to be exciting to watch here in the coming years. And hopefully he gets some good carries today. He runs the ball like we just spoke of in our 3 steps to success. That's partially why we picked him to establish that run game today.
Absolutely. So Beavers with a big victory. As we recap a little bit from last night over at the War Memorial Field, got out to an early start. I think it was 14-0 after the first quarter, and then again that second quarter, the Beavers just exploded offensively and rung up 40 points in the first half. So in consecutive weeks, they've had a running clock in the second half, both games, and just cruised to an easy victory over the Warren Dragons last night, 47-0.
Yeah, took that early lead and never looked back. Still haven't trailed this year. Led every second of every game. Well, not every second, but you get the idea.
They've led. They haven't trailed at all.
Not trailed.
And really, honestly, Steve, they've played a couple of programs that they should dominate. Titusville last year was a 28-22 score. Yeah. So, and it was here at home. So it was good to see them open up with a big victory on the road. But the big test is going to be next week as they travel over to Waterford to take on the Fort LaBeouf Bison. And yes, that is plural.
You sure?
It is plural. So they'll have their hands full of bison next week. But first and foremost, they need to take the task at hand here and finish up the JV action against the Warren Dragons. And Beavers in the solid black helmets, black pants, white jerseys. And they look pretty sharp out there. And the Warren Dragons in the white helmets, blue jerseys, blue pants. And they got some size to them, Steve. But last night, the Beavers were able to dominate on both sides of the ball in the trenches. And pretty much did what they want when they wanted to do it.
Yeah, pretty much exactly what you said. Whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted, and that was the story of the game.
So captains out there for your Beavers this morning. You got number 15, that is Jackson Lathrop. Number 57, that's Kevin Heiser. 32 is Cooper Hodak. And number 78 is Titus Knapp, as they are going to do the festivities, pregame festivities with the coin toss. And I always love to pay attention to that because it kind of sets the tone for the game right off the get-go. You see which team gets to impose their will first, whether they choose to be on offense or defense. And I was kind of surprised last night Warren decided to get on offense first, but they were trying to get that early lead and get some early dominance out there on the field, and that didn't work out so well.
Well, they had a first down on that first drive. I think the first or second play they picked up a first down. Then it was pretty much backwards from there on that drive.
Yeah, they got a first down, and then they went 3 and out after that. And when they punted it away, guess what? Mr. Blake Cook
picked
it
to the
up.
house. Yeah.
92 yards on the punt return.
Is that what it was?
And it was a great punt because it pinned him back inside the 10-yard line. And I was almost surprised that Blake picked it up. But he had time to pick it up, get a read on the play, and be able to get to the outside and utilize that speed. And what a great white wall of blocking up front as the Beavers set up a nice return down the near sideline. And pretty much Blake got in there untouched. So looks like the Dragons have won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. And that means the Beavers will receive the opening kick. Brought to us by Fox Family Insurance. Beavers going right to left on the screen. Warren is going to receive the second half kickoff, and they're going left to right as we will get things going here in just a little bit. So, what do you look forward to in today's game? Who are you looking to get an eyeball on here today?
Well, apart from our spotlight player, Ashton Woods, I want to see Lathrop have a little bit better of a game at the quarterback positions today. Last Saturday was kind of a struggle, really a struggle for the whole offense. It wasn't just him or any one player, but I want to see some rhythm, from Lathrop today and just methodically work down the field. That's what I want to see. Last
week against Titusville, there was a lot of young guys on the field because Titusville graduated 12 players last year, so they got a lot of freshmen and sophomores playing at the varsity level. So you saw a lot of them down here at the JV level as well on Saturday. And I think that experience helped them out a lot because they really took it to us last week, getting the 26-0 victory here at Sheen Field. And look for the Beavers to bounce back here and have a little bit better action as they will look to get things rolling here. And as always, when we're here at home, Steve, we get a nice shot of our cheerleaders on the near sideline, all decked out in their uniforms. And always putting on a good show for the Beavers. And right now, they're not really doing much of anything but getting warmed up. But we'll try to get a couple shots of them as we move along throughout the day. And talking about going through the day a little bit later on, Steve, you're going to be here for the rec football game. 3 o'clock as the Beavers are home for their first home game, and they'll be taking on the Huskies from Harbor Creek.
Yeah, look forward to that. Should be a fun game. Last weekend for the rec team, it was a tough loss. Lost 6-0 on a fumble return for a touchdown.
Yeah, scoop
So
and
that was
score late in the third quarter, was it? Or was it early in the fourth?
One
I
of
thought
the
it was
other.
early in the fourth.
Yeah. Tough loss, but hopefully they can bounce back today and have a good game.
You know what, Steve? Looking across the board here, we're 1 week into the school year, but all the athletics are doing extremely well this year. The volleyball team out to a 2-0 start. Football team out to a 2-0 start. Girls soccer is out to a 2-0 start. And the boys are 0-1. Boys soccer, they lost to LaBeouf, but an ongoing growth there in that program. But
pretty solid.
Beavers doing pretty good for across the board in the fall sports.
Love to see it.
And we're ready for the Fox Family Insurance opening kickoff here. Again, Beavers going right to left on the screen. Dragons going left to right. They will be kicking off first. And we'll see who the Beavers put in the backfield to receive this opening kick. And I'm working on my switcher skills, so we'll see how this works out here.
It's going to go just fine.
It'll be just fine. All right. Well, I'm glutton for punishment here, Steve, so I'm going to. The Beavers are team 1, right?
Yeah, yep, on our scoreboard, yep.
All right, so we're going to give this a go here. Just getting going here in the J.H. Napa Auto Parts first quarter of play here with the opening kick here. And a shout out to our concession stand people today. They had fresh donuts ready for me this week as I made a slight sly request from last week. But they obliged me, and I made sure I made a purchase down there this morning. So thank you to them as they do a nice job of taking care of our ever-ending request.
They have coffee, too? Sounds like you got more coffee.
They had coffee. You didn't
go.
come to the window with me. You went to the bathroom and came right back up here. So
yeah.
I was looking for you, but they finally opened the window and got me taken care of. So we're ready to get things going. Who we got there back for the Beavers on the kick return here?
That's a good question.
See, Parker Savas is about the 23-yard line on the far side. He's number 18. On the near side, I can't see the jersey numbers.
Yeah, I can't see. 24.
I think 24, that's Anderson. I think that's number 21 on the near side in the back there. That would be Xavion Woods, and the up man right in front of him, that might be Levi Knapp, number 25. Pretty sure that's Levi.
Got number 25 to kick it off here for the Dragons.
And that would be Ryder Ragnar as we are underway. And it goes to
Woods. Taken down right at the 32, 33-yard line. That's where the Beavers will take over. So decent field position here to start the drive, start the game off, really. Just shy of the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34. Jackson Lathrop in the gun, Levi Knapp to his right as we're ready to get things going here on offense for the first time. And it's a give to Levi, and he's met immediately in the backfield, 73 all over him. And it didn't take long, Steve. We do not have a 73 on the roster.
Are you surprised?
That'll bring up 2nd down. Loss of about 3 yards on a play back to the back to the 31. So it'll be 2nd down and 13. So the same issues we had last week we're having this week so far, Steve. The offensive line just has got to secure some blocks. 73 from the interior line got through and met Knapp in the backfield. Do a much better job this time. In and out of the hands of number 14. That is Bentley Luther. And the Beavers looking at 3rd down and long.
Yeah, just a little excited to turn up field before you catch that ball, and it's so easy to do.
You see the head snap around and the ball's just not there.
Yeah.
You got to keep it simple. Do it step by step, but do it quickly. Great quote I'm going to steal from one of the girls from volleyball after we were done with the match down in Clarion, and I'll get to that after this next play here, Steve. As Jackson's in the gun, 3 receivers on the top side. And he's looking to his left. He'll throw it out there, and it's caught by Cooper Hodak. And he'll get out across the 40 to the 41, 42-yard line. See where they spot him. Near officials saying 42. It's going to be 4th down and 2 if they keep that spot at the 42.
Good protection from his line. Nice job of standing in the pocket and delivering the ball.
4th and 2, and it looks like Beaver's going to go for it. Maybe they're just going to try a hard count, get him to try to jump, get a freebie. So what I was going to say is you got to have calmed aggression.
Calmed aggression.
Calmed aggression. Be calm, but be aggressive.
Ice cold. I like it.
Got to be out there. You got to be in complete control of yourself, but you got to be aggressive.
Here we go. Handoff right up the middle.
That's Knapp, and he's going to be about a yard shy. Ball came out. It's going to be irregardless if it's recovered by the Beavers or the Dragons, because he was a yard short. It's going to be turnover on down nonetheless, and the Dragons are going to have it at the Beavers' 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, turnover on downs to start this game off. Call out a Bracken Funeral Home turnover on downs. Well, I'll give the Dragons great field position for the first drive. We'll see how the defense will play today for the Beavers.
Well, I like the aggressive play. I like the play calls, a couple of runs, a couple of passes. And Beavers just come up a yard short on their opening possession. So here we go on defense, see what we can do here. Under center, an I formation. I like the formation, Steve.
You're old school.
I tell you what, it's terrible, isn't it? Gifted.
It's
ball's
on
on the ground. Bracken Funeral Home fumble.
And that's recovered by the Beavers, I believe. Yes, it is.
Beavers get it right back, 1 play in. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Beavers offense at the 41-yard line. Chain gang getting a little bit of workout on the far side there.
Yeah, back and forth in quick succession there. Something. The I formation is so great. He handed it to the fullback. Something.
Well, you can kind of see if they're not sound with their techniques, all the fullback's got to do is open up the breadbasket. If he's reaching for it with his hands, you're going to knock it out of the quarterback's hands.
That's a quick transition there, too.
You got to let the quarterback do his job, and the job is put it in the breadbasket and clamp down. You can't use your hands to reach for the ball. You just knock it out of his hands. So here's Jackson in the gun. He's going to throw on 1st down the far sideline, airing it out and overthrowing Luther by about 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Good defense there on that play. He had pretty good position. He was actually closer to catching that ball than Luther was.
So you stretch the field a little bit on that play, and I'll come right back and see what you can do to reestablish that run and make a positive play here and make it 3rd down and manageable. A lot of room to this side. If we got a speedster, I might want to see a jet sweep. Or maybe a reverse. Run to the short side, reverse it back to the near side. See if you can catch the Dragons sleeping early on here in this J.H. Napa Auto Parts first quarter. They'll send 3 receivers to the near side. Lone receiver up top. And who is that in the sidecar to the right of Jackson?
Woods, I believe.
He's going to step up, going to be pressure from behind. And he's trying to break free.
Nice
Get across
back.
the 45 to the 50. And down and out of bounds about the 46-yard line. Number 31 with a great tackle there. That's Drake Brown for the Dragons. But a big Munns Merch run around the left side for Lathrop. And it's 1st and 10 for the Beavers.
good vision to cut back inside there instead of trying to stretch it out to the edge, and ended up picking up the first down.
Northwest Banks first down, first one of the day for the Beavers. And not the way you want to get the running game going with your quarterback, but nonetheless, he did a nice job of eluding the rush and getting upfield, making a big positive play. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of the Dragons. Lathrop in the gun, 3 receivers on the top side. And he'll be looking to slant in to Bentley Luther, and it's another first down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 again for the Beavers on back-to-back plays.
We saw those quick slants last night a few times, too, in the varsity game between Baker and Fresina. Yeah, they connected a number of times on it.
Tackle there made by Grant May, number 21, as the Beavers seem to have something clicking here. You know, those quick little slanting plays are hard not to, if you execute them and execute them well, they're hard to defend.
Yeah, they are.
And like you say, the Beavers hit them a couple of times last night. One in particular, I remember, was a touchdown grab by Fresina. So here go the Beavers. 3 receivers on the top side, lone receiver on the near side. And I believe that's Woods in the backfield to the right. I believe that was number 27, was Kennedy, not Kennedy.
Yes.
Oh, good pursuit there by the Dragons, number 6. Scott Nichols will get Lathrop well behind the line with a lifted health sack all the way back to the 41-yard line.
Just good coverage downfield. Nobody open. Nowhere to go with the ball for Lathrop.
Loss of 6 on the play. It'll be bringing up 2nd down and 16.
And that was Woods in the backfield. It was Ashton Woods, 26.
Okay.
So you had it right. Whether that was on purpose or accident was one of the Woods plays. How's that?
Well, I was thinking it was Xavion, but he's number 21. But our spotlight player of the game, Ashton Woods, was in the backfield there. Beavers looking at 2nd and long here. I think we're rolling up on 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lathrop's going to swing it out to him. And again, the Dragons meet him immediately, and the Beavers are heading in the wrong direction here, Steve.
Well, it's gonna be
all the way back out to the 46-yard line.
Be 3rd and forever, 3rd and about 20.
Another 5-yard loss. That'll bring up 3rd down and 21.
Well, it looked to be a promising drive. Has kind of had 2 negative plays in a row, like we just talked about in the pregame. Try to avoid those negative plays.
Yeah, you got to put positive plays consecutively together as Halfast comes in from the sideline with a play. Beavers looking to get this back to 4th and manageable. I don't know too many plays in the playbook that'll give you 3rd down and 21.
No.
3 receivers on the near side. Jackson in the gun. Line holds well. Coming to the backside for
a lot of contact. There's
Owen
the flag.
Anderson. And there's how you do it. You get a pass interference play. As the corner bar and grill flag comes in, that was blatantly obvious.
Yeah. Well, so that'll be 15 from the line of scrimmage, I believe, as it looks as the ref is marching it off on the far sideline.
It is 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, but you replay the down.
Right.
So it will be 3rd down and very much manageable. It'll be 3rd down and 6 as the ball is going to be all the way up to the 31-yard line. We'll see if the Beavers can't convert here on 3rd down. Big penalty by the Dragons, but they don't give up the big pass play. And now we're going to take a Jim's Automotive timeout. As the Beavers going to talk it over, we're going to take a timeout as well and be back right after this.
Bemis Agency Incorporated, located at 7 West Main Street in Northeast, is family-owned and have been serving their community since 1943. Licensed in PA and New York, the Bemis Agency represents several major insurance companies. For homeowners, auto, and all lines of insurance, the Bemis Agency helps you find coverage options that meet your budget. For friendly and experienced agents who put your needs first, call the Bemis Agency today for your free analysis and quote at 814-725-3600. The Bemis Agency Incorporated, a proud supporter of Picker
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Dewey Hurd here with Stephen Mountain. And, Steve, I don't know why the Beavers took a timeout there, but evidently the coaches saw something they didn't like, and they had to burn one.
Yeah, talk it over, 3rd and 6. You have good field position here, kind of a important junction of the game.
5:05 to go in the first quarter in a scoreless contest. Beavers have the ball for just the second time today. Cooper Hodak comes in motion. It's going to be jet sweep coming around the near side. He'll turn upfield inside the 30 to the 25 and out of bounds close to the 20-yard line as he's forced out of bounds again by number 6, Scott Nichols. And that will be enough for a Northwest Banks first down as the Beavers convert on 3rd and 6.
Well, there's a jet sweep you wanted earlier.
It is. A lot of room to the near side. Beavers taking full advantage of that penalty against the Dragons on 3rd and 20. And they convert it into a Northwest Banks first down at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 as we roll on here. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lathrop in the gun. 3 receivers on the top side. He'll look to the right and skips it in there. Intended for number 23, Asher Pillar. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Beavs. Jackson looks pretty good when he has that quick release, has time to get rid of it quickly.
Yeah. Just kind of short hop that one in, but
he'll break the huddle, put 3 receivers to the top side, lone receiver to the bottom. And he has Woods to the sidecar to his left. And another quick release, and again low. On the finish, intended for Luther, and it's incomplete, and Beavers looking at 3rd and 10.
Yeah, right at the ankles again. Well,
the receivers are open. It's just the delivery of the ball is a little low. Got to get that adjustment and get it up. 4:44 to go on the clock in this first quarter, Steve, as it's rolled along quickly here. Beavers taking advantage of a couple of miscues from the Dragons here on this drive. The first was a Bracken Funeral Home fumble. The second was a big pass interference penalty. As Lathrop's going to look to the end zone, put it out there for Cooper, and he makes a bobbling catch. And that just might be the offensive play of the game. What a great catch on 3rd and 10 all the way down to the 4-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Beavers.
Held on to it through the contact afterwards, too. Took a big shot, and the Beavers are in business. 1st and goal from the 4.
That was a big pass play there. A relevant Church pass play gets them in 1st and goal position. Cooper comes in motion to give to Cooper, and he's met at the corner, and he's going to struggle to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but they're going to spot him a 1-yard loss back to the 5. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Dragons saw that one earlier, and they defended it much better this time.
Seen that jet sweep coming. I think Cooper, if he could see the view from up here, he would have cut underneath that block and maybe had a chance of getting in from there. The play design is to go all the way around the end. See what the Beavers can do here on 2nd and goal from the 5. Lathrop looking to his right, rolling out, trying to elude the pass, the pressure, and he's able to get rid of it. Looking for Cooper Hodak on the right side, not taking the lifted health sack. A great play there as he was being harassed by the Warrens defense. It'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, it was looking like it was going to be a big sack for at least 10, 15 yards, and it was good to get rid of that ball when he did.
Well, Lathrop struggled to get away and finally got enough separation so he could get a throw off, and does. And he eludes a big loss on 2nd down, so the Beavers are looking at 3rd and goal here from the 5. Well, Leiser comes in from the sideline with the play. He'll relay it to Lathrop. And definitely in 4-down territory here, as the Beavers are deep in the Rossbecker red zone. They go with that base staple offense, 3 receivers to one side, lone receiver to the bottom near side. Hodak in motion. He'll get the sweep around, and he'll be down at the 1. Oh, he made a great effort to get in there, but good pursuit by the Dragons keep him out. As he was diving for that pylon, he got it, but he might have had a knee down, but just before. So the Beavers are looking at 4th and goal from the 1.
Well, time to hammer it home here if you're the Beavers. See, it's going to be the battle of the big boys up front, I would think.
Oh, they got some big boys the Dragons do on the other side there. But a critical play here as the Beavers look to punch it in for the first time today. 2:30 with the clock running here in the first quarter. Lathrop in the gun. Our spotlight player right in behind him. And it's a give to Woods, and he's met immediately at the 5. And the Dragons get their second turnover on downs. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, just unblocked off the edge and had a clear shot right to Woods, and that was it. That was all she wrote.
So a promising drive ends in no points. And we have 2:20 to go in this first quarter.
Well, the Dragons have only had one offensive play so far in this first quarter, and that was a fumble. So we'll see if they clean that up here. Be a pretty inopportune time for them to do it again.
Well, they got their heels on the goal line here as the quarterback's in the gun. Just standing inside the end zone. 2 receivers to either side. He'll get the snap from center, looking to his right. He's going to be chasing flushed out. And he's going to get out across the 5 and out of bounds, out across the 15, maybe to the 17-yard line. Big run around the left end. They're going to spot him right at the chain, so it'll be a Northwest Bank first down for the Dragons as they get out of bounds at the 15-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 again for the Dragons.
It's going to be 2nd and 1. He's just shy of the 1st. Oh, now they moved him. You're right. My bad.
Are you doubting me?
No, I would never, Dewey.
You can't always trust the chain
I was
gang.
Watch the. Okay. I think your favorite quote is, "You gotta watch the chains."
1st and 10 for the Dragons, back to I formation. It's a pitch coming to the near side. Beavers with good pursuit, going to stretch it out, and they're going to get him shoved out of bounds. Ball carriers number 24, Tucker Sanford.
We have a flag on the far side of the field.
We have a corner bar and grill flag on the far side. I think it might be offsides against the Beavers. As officials saying holding. Holding is a call against the Dragons. So another big penalty here has wiped out a big play for the Dragons.
And the unfortunate thing for the Dragons on that play is that flag was thrown on the far side of the field, so I would think that the holding was on the back side of that play, and it was probably totally unnecessary.
Had nothing to do with the play.
Don't need to hold in that situation, so you got to be smarter than that and learn from that. If you're that far away from the ball, there's no reason to hold on that kind of play.
That's going to back them up inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 17.
Go under center again in that I formation.
Give to the back, going over the left side, and he gets outside and back out across to about the 16-yard line. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 9 as they get a good run over the left side of that offensive line. Running behind those big guys up front.
They do have a lot of good size on their line. They've got some big kids out there. Specifically, their left tackle. He's real tall, good size to him.
Well, Grant Mays, the quarterback, as he'll get under center in that I formation. And it's a pitch coming to the near side. And the Beavers have it corralled. He's going to get out across the 20, down to about the 23-yard line. It'll put the Dragons in 3rd and 2. I did see Parker Savitz get off the bottom of that pile, so he was leading the charge in there at some point. Whole host of white jerseys helping out with the tackle, but a critical 3rd down here for the Dragons. They've been getting good chunks of yardage here, Steve, on this possession, as they look to work around that one penalty that kind of backed them up on 1st down. 3rd and 2 here from the 23. May under center. And it's a give to the fullback right up the middle. Number 45, as Cooper Hodak puts him down onto the ground. He's going to have enough for a Northwest Bank 1st down. That's Reed Wilson with the carry and the conversion on 3rd down. So Dragons get themselves a fresh set of downs to work with here.
A fullback dive right up the middle. Just keep those feet churning and easy pickup of a few on the play, enough for the 1st down. I think that's going to take us down to the end of the 1st quarter, Dewey, as we're just kind of waiting around for the buzzer to sound.
Well, that will do it for the 1st quarter in a scoreless contest here. We're going to take a quick timeout and be back with the start of the 2nd quarter right after a word from one of our sponsors.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Stephen Mountain here as we get ready for the 2nd quarter to get going here. The Epiphany's Emporium 2nd quarter. Dragons have it 1st and 10, and they're going to do a reversal here. Coming to the near side, a lot of open space. Out across the 30, there's going to be a Corner Barn Grill flag in there as Lathrop lays the boom on the end of that play with a UTEG's body. Big shot there. But this one might be coming back on the Corner Barn Grill flag as we're going to check it down at the 33-yard line. Nice run around the right end for Cam Hagg.
Again, probably another holding call that probably could have been avoided. I think he had already cleared that defender. I don't know.
It is a holding call against the Dragons. That's going to wipe out another nice run for the Dragons as they continue to shoot toes off here. They're down to three toes on the right side and a full foot on the other side.
Yeah, you got to have a little bit more discipline than that, make those silly mistakes. They're drive killers. That's 20 yards in penalties now here in this drive alone.
Well, not only are they getting backed up, but my goodness, you're taking away good positive plays.
Right.
So that's going to push them all the way back to the 17-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 20 as that penalty really backs them up behind the sticks. May under center. Goes back to work in I formation. He's looking to throw up top, over the top of everybody.
Man.
And incomplete. And all of a sudden, the Dragons looking at 2nd and 20 now.
Whole host of white jerseys there. There's about 4 or 5 Beavers. Everybody was in one little conglomerate spot there. Dangerous pass.
Well, let's just say it's not the most ideal circumstances to be thrown into. Good thing
that he the least.
Good thing that May was a little high with that delivery and went over the top of everybody. We'll see what they dial up here on 2nd and 20. Just underway here in the Epiphanies Emporium second quarter in a scoreless contest. Dragons with their second possession coming here out of the I formation. And it's a pitch to the back coming to the near side. And making a shoestring
nice
tackle. I believe that was number 28.
As soon as he turns, we'll get the number. It was 29.
29, that's Cole Halfast. Making a great play on defense.
Sets up a 3rd and long, 3rd and about 13, 14.
3rd down, spotted ball at the 23. We'll call it 3rd down and 14. As the Beavers is trying to keep them pinned in here.
Looking to pass, rolling to his right, makes a completion. And he's going to be close to the sticks, and he's going to pick up the 1st down, I believe.
See where they mark him out of bounds. Being drugged down there by Walliser. Yes, out to the 40 or the 38-yard line will be enough for another conversion on 3rd down for the Dragons. A Northwest Bank 1st down again for the Dragons as they work around another corner bar and grill penalty. As they mix the run and the pass together here. And they have the ball out to their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10 here. Once again, putting together a nice drive. As May will come under center in the I formation. 8.5 to go before halftime. Give to the back in the backfield, straight up the field. And he'll push forward out across the 45 to the 46. Good hard running between the tackles, and that's Tucker Sanford. Bringing up 2nd down and 2 with an 8-yard carry on 1st down.
Well, for a drive that started deep back in their own end, side of the field near the 5-yard line, and after a few penalties that wiped off big plays, they're really putting together a pretty decent drive. Almost out to the KC Express 50-yard line. If they can keep it clean and avoid the penalties, they could really go somewhere here.
Oh, they've been running the ball well. It's just those self-inflicted negative plays. May will come under center, that I formation. It's a pitch to the back, coming to the near side. He'll get the 50 to the 45 and driven out of bounds by Lathrop at about the 43-yard line. And it'll be another Northwest Bank's 1st down for the Dragons as they get into Beaver territory. First and 10 at the Beavers' 43-yard line, Steve, and they've got something brewing here. Dragons come to the line. Staying in that base offense, which I like, by the way.
We know.
Give to the fullback. He's met in the hole by Cooper Hodak. And it's going to be a minimal 2-yard gain on a play down to the 41. As Cooper had a whole host of white jerseys in behind him to help him out there. But it'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Cooper, that initial contact and holding the line there until his teammates got to him.
Met the fullback in the hole and limited to just a 2-yard gain. I believe that was number 45 again, Reed Wilson. May's under center here. And it's a pitch to the back over the right side. And there's Levi Knapp with a nice shoestring tackle. Going to be no gain on the play. Knifing through the offense there. And we got a Beaver slow to get up on the far side there.
A little gingerly on that leg. And he'll hobble off the field.
I think that's Cole Halfast.
Joey, yeah.
29.
Yeah.
He's going to hobble to the sideline. But able to get off the field without any delay in the action as he has a little lower leg problem. Dragons looking at 3rd and 8 here. May under center. He's rolling out to his right, flushed out. Beavers doing a good job. He's going to go out of bounds. Oh, that might be a late hit.
Yeah, it was right on the sideline. I think that's fine.
Luther kind of held up there at the end. I think if he would have driven him to the ground, it would have been an easy call. But going to be a 1-yard loss back to the 40. That'll bring up 4th down and 9.
Well, it should be less than that in my estimation. About 4th and 7 or so, 6 or 7.
Why did I have it?
You got to look at the sticks, Dewey. Come on. Sorry, had to say that. They're going to go for it here on 4th down, I got to imagine.
4th and 7 we got. I lost my spot on the field somehow.
Yeah, that's all right. Happens to all of us.
It does. May under center. Trying to keep this drive going. It's a pitch to the back. Over the right side, and the ball's out.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter. Dragons fall on it at the 36, but the Beavers get a stoppage on downs and will take over at their own 36-yard line.
It's a good stop by the Beavers. That's one of those drives where it feels like they're just grinding you down with the run game, and they keep picking up those first downs one after another. They finally forced a turnover on downs. 5:50 to go in the second quarter.
And Dragons, the Warren Dragons, will receive the second half kickoff, Steve. So everything kind of playing to their advantage here in this first half. It's scoreless. They were able to move the ball well on that second possession. They just got to clean up the internal inflictions there, and they'll be just fine.
Yeah, Beavers also, offense looked good in that last drive, stalled out at the 1-yard line. So look for them to move the ball down the field here again.
Lathrop will lead them out onto the field here. Beavers will send 3 receivers to the near side, lone receiver to the top side. Lathrop in the gun. He'll roll to his right. Looking for somebody, trying to unload the ball here. And he does. Gets it across the line of scrimmage, and there was a receiver, Anderson, in the general facility or general area, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
It makes me a little nervous sometimes when he holds onto the ball that long with the defense right in his face like that, but avoided the sack again.
Well, my question is why is he is that a designed rollout play? Because he wasn't under pressure when he rolled.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, then the running back blocked for him like it was, so I'm thinking maybe, but.
Irregardless, it's 2nd down and 10 for the Beavers here. As Halfast comes back into the ballgame, got that lower leg issue all taken care of. As he's right back into the fray. Kevin Heiser anchoring the line here for the Beavers on offense. As he'll snap it back to Lathrop. They'll flip it out to the left wing. And that's Knapp all the way out to about the 47-yard line. And that will be a Northwest Banks first down for the Beavers.
Nice pickup there. Got a nice head of steam after making the completion. Nice little halfback swing pass out in the flat. Stretch that defense out a little bit. Avoid that interior of those big defensive linemen.
Well, that kind of slows up the linebackers a little bit. You know, they ain't just going to pin their ears back and come forward for the run for the quarterback. They're going to have to make sure they take care of their assignments on the outside, and that'll kind of slow them down, and that'll give the front for the full onslaught for the quarterback. But a good conversion on 2nd down for the Beavers as they get another first down to work with. As they will have twin receivers on the bottom side here, one up top and a man in the wing on the left side. And over the middle, looking for his receiver downfield. And again, that throw a little bit low.
He wanted to come over here to the near side to Anderson, but that was, decently well covered. He went to a second option.
Waltlizer. And the Beavers looking at 2nd down and 10.
Definitely an awkward throw, too, and his feet were nowhere near set, kind of rolling to his right.
Yeah, threw that all with arm.
Yeah.
And I think number 16, Walliser, might have slowed up on his route just a little bit because he figured he wasn't going to get the ball, and then all of a sudden it was coming his way. If he just would have kept on his route and kept that same speed, he probably would have completed it. So they settle in here, 2nd and 10 from their own 47. Back to 3 receivers on the near side, 1 up top. And it's a give to Knapp right up the middle. He's going to be stopped at the 49, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Just shy of the 50-yard line.
See what the Beavers can dial up here. 4:20 with the clock running here. As Luther and Walliser come in from the sideline with the play. Boy, Steve, you can't ask for much better weather here today.
It's nice out. Nice sunshine, cool air, cool breeze.
Labor Day weekend, where else would you want to be on a Saturday morning? Lathrop looking on the far side.
Snag.
Luther with a nice catch. He's going to be drugged down right at the sticks, just past him. It's going to be another Northwest Banks 1st down for the Beavers.
Nice looking snag out of the air, went up high for it, high pointed it. Saves having to go for it on 4th there.
Yeah, good conversion on 3rd down.
That's a good route run too, because he knew right where the sticks were. He, made the completion. He was right there at the 1st down line.
Yeah, he drove hard to the sticks and then stopped and got to the sideline, got himself open, made the catch, and made sure he was past the sticks to get that 1st down.
It's good awareness. A lot of times you see, guys run a couple yards short of the sticks there in that kind of play, and then
leaves them a little bit of work to do after the catch. And if you get tackled immediately, it sets you up for 4th down. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the Dragons' 42-yard line. They'll swing it to the near side for Knapp. He cuts back against the grain. Ball's out. The ball's still out, and the Dragons are going to get it.
Disaster for the Beavers here. I think that's recovered by number 6 for the Dragons.
Number 6 is Scott Nichols, and he's having himself a ball game. Called his number a few times, and that's going to snuff out a very promising drive for the Beavers here. And it also gives the Dragons pretty good field position as it's at their own 42-yard line with 2:55 to go before the half. And the Dragons have all 3 timeouts to work with. So each team with a turnover here, Bracken Funeral Home turnover in this 1st half. As May will come under center here. I'm sorry, that's not May. That's the starting varsity quarterback, number 10.
And here's a good run up the middle, still on his feet, chugging forward, finally brought down in the secondary. That's going to be a 1st down.
Halfast with the tackle. Number 10 is Parker Kaiser. And he trots to the sideline to get the play again. Just a freshman.
Freshman, yeah. He kind of alternated with another quarterback too, if I believe. I think number 12 was also taking some snaps last night.
Yes, he was. Number 12 is Noah Bleach. But Kaiser did well. And he'll lead the charge here right back up to the line. He'll come under center in that I formation. Give to the up man, and he's met immediately. And the Beavers having none of it. Stop him immediately at the line of scrimmage. Number 66, Brody Nickerson, leading the charge there. And that'll put him in 2nd and 10. And we're under the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital 2-minute warning here as we're down to 1:44 with the clock running. I'm kind of surprised the Dragons haven't used any of their timeouts here, Steve.
They're taking their time in the huddle, too.
Kaiser pitches it to the back, over the left side, gets across the 45, down to inside the 40. Be down at the 39-yard line.
See if they take a timeout here.
Yes, they take a Jim's Automotive timeout. We're going to take one as well and be back right after this.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Stephen Mountain here as Kaiser is lining up the Dragons here for 3rd and 3. Just inside the Beavers 30 or 40-yard line. Late in the second quarter here. Kaiser looking, he's flushed out of the pocket. He'll heave it downfield, and it's completed at about the 23-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 25, but it's enough for a Northwest Banks first down as the Dragons convert on 3rd and long here.
Looking ball rolling to his left, right on the sideline.
Actually, it was 3rd and 3. So a good conversion on 3rd down nonetheless. Keeps the drive going as they get down to the 25-yard line here. 1:17 to go before halftime as Kaiser will come under center.
Puts him in business here. It's still with 2 timeouts.
He's looking to his right, throws it out in the flat, completed to number 18. That is Colin Blair. And he'll get down to the 21.
I believe his knee touchdown before he was actually tackled, must be.
But they're going to take another Jim's Automotive timeout. We're going to keep it right here, Steve. It's getting kind of willy-nilly here. I'm trying to get everything updated here. So we're going to say he's down at the 22. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 7. But a good drive looking here for the Dragons with 1:07 to go. They've used 2 of their 3 timeouts, but well within striking distance here. As you get a shot of our cheerleaders on the near sideline, having themselves some fun this morning. And we get back to action on the field. Kaiser in the gun here. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 up top, sidecar to his right.
Oh.
Strong snap from center. And Beavers going to try and shack him down, and they do as Cooper Hodak comes in and finishes him off. I believe that was number 78, Titus Knapp, in there initially. And that's going to snuff out the drive here. It's going to put them in 3rd and long.
3rd and long, they take their final timeout as well.
Really?
Really.
Well, back them out across the 25 to the 26. Will bring up 3rd down and 11. Not the most ideal of circumstances here for the Dragons, but they still have the ball. They'll get the ball to start the second half. 55 seconds to go before halftime, Steve. And been a very fun first half here as both teams have had some opportunities to get the goose egg off the scoreboard, so to speak, but coming up short as both defenses have risen to the task. So here you go, Dragons from the gun. Looking at 3rd and 11. 2 receivers to either side. Kaiser looking to his left. He'll heave it out there. And it's caught. Sidestepping and in for the score, I believe. Yes.
Number 4.
Number 4, that is Cam Hagg with the Corry Custom Machines touchdown from 26 yards out.
And that was a nice looking snag too. Looked like he caught the back of the ball. Went up high for it, and then he did that nice little sidestep juke, like you said, to get around the defender and in. A big touchdown here for the Dragons with 46 seconds to go in the half. That kind of hurts, too, the Beavers, especially since the Dragons get the ball right after half, like you just said.
Yeah. So would have liked to have seen them maybe get down inside the the 5-yard line and get them down on the ground and get them a chance to run the clock out. But
oh, it's blocked. The extra point is blocked. I believe that was Knapp that got his hands on it.
78.
Yep,
Knapp. Titus Knapp coming through to block the PAT. Kearney and Luth PAT's no good. So we're going to try to take a quick commercial break here and be back right after this.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City communities since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream with Dewey Hurd here and Stephen Mountain. Dragons taking a late lead here in this first half, Steve. 6-0 on a great pass play over the left side as Hag gets in from 26 yards out. And the Dragons put together a nice little drive there late in the second quarter. And the PAT was blocked by Knapp. So it's a 6-0 lead here, and the Dragons get the ball to start the second half. So looking for a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, Beavers will have probably around 40 seconds or so here after the kickoff. We'll see what they decide to do.
This is number 25, Ryder Wagner, and he dribbles it up the field. It goes through everybody's hands as Owen Anderson going to pick it up inside the 10. And he's looking to get outside. Gets the corner to the 20, 25-30. Down the sideline he goes. He's got some speed, and the kicker coming over to steal it.
Stepped out of bounds.
Back at the 38-yard line. My goodness, what a nice return there by Anderson to get the Beavers away from their own goal line a little bit. But that took some time off the clock as we're down to 33 seconds to go.
Yeah, kind of a goofy kickoff, kind of a squib kick, went through the upman's legs, and it got past the returners as well.
Yeah, it went by Parker Savitz. And it went by Anderson as well before he had to go back and pick it up inside the 10, as that is a live ball.
And those kind of plays, it's kind of sometimes they almost work out for the return team. It kind of breaks down a little bit, the kickoff
it's like
coverage.
It's the coverage guys come down, and they all start converging instead of staying in their lane.
Yeah, then the outsides open up a little bit,
So here we go. Beavers come out, led by Lathrop. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 receivers on the top side. Sidecar to the right of Lathrop. They'll bring Hodak in motion. It's a give to Hodak coming around the near side. He's trying to get out of bounds and is cut down at the 38-yard line. No gain on the play.
Timeout for the Beavers.
Beavers burn their second timeout. Jim's Automotive timeout. We're going to keep it right here, Steve. As the Beavers again try to get around that corner. And Cooper just not able to get that corner. Good pursuit by the Dragons to keep them hemmed out to the far sideline. As again we get another quick look at our cheerleaders. Working hard to entertain Beaver Nation out here in full force on a bright sunny Saturday afternoon. Or Saturday morning, I should say.
Yeah, it is morning, isn't it? Sometimes I lose track, you know.
Hey, they put the work in too, you know. They had learned those routines and moves.
Yeah, they have off-season practice just like all the football teams do and soccer teams and all that.
Yep. A good work by the cheerleaders. As the Beavers are looking at 2nd down and 11, a little 1-yard loss on that last play.
25 seconds to go in the half.
Lathrop in the gun. They stay with 2 receivers to either side. And he's going to go downfield for Luther. And he has it at the 30, inside the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and he's drugged down there. And they're going to call him down at the 10-yard line. And they're going to have to burn another timeout here, I think.
Yeah, they did already. That was a huge pickup. That's all 3 timeouts gone for the Beavers now. About 13 seconds, maybe 2 shots at the end zone.
big pass play there as they convert on 2nd and 11. And Beavers out of timeouts with 13 seconds to go here, Steve. So a golden opportunity to get right back in this one here, to at least be tied at halftime. 1st and goal at the 10.
Yeah, Lathrop just uncorked that one. You see that? That
nice job by Bentley, by Luther to get in behind.
And track it down, too. That'll be a big boost here if the Beavers can find their way into the end zone.
A big relevant church pass play has set the Beavers up 1st and goal.
I think you got to take your shots in the end zone. You can't afford to risk getting tackled, in bounds here.
Yeah, getting tackled before and not getting in. So Lathrop in the gun, looking to his left, he's flushed out. Nothing there. He's trying to get out of bounds, and he cannot.
That's exactly what you couldn't have happen.
And they're going to wind the clock. He got down to the 6, and that will do it for the first half. Dragons lead at 6-0. And we'll get the second half kickoff when play resumes. So Beavers got their work cut out for them. Well, we're going to take a commercial break and be back right after this.
Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender. Membership eligibility required. Imagine a world-class education right in your hometown. The Corry Higher Education Council, located at 221 North Center Street in Corry, PA, makes this possible. As an affiliate of the EC Council, the Corry Higher Education Council now provides skills-based learning in cybersecurity and software development that can lead to high-paying remote employment. Get the education employees are looking for. Sign up today by visiting www.corryhighered.org or give them a call at 814-664-9405. The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org.
Corry's only locally operated radio station is Channel 98.9. With your eerie weather, your favorite personalities.
Thank you so much for joining us on a Monday.
You see today local news, entertainment, and information around the clock. And Corry's modern rock. Channel 98.9, your one radio station.
Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844. The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet.
There'd be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave a couple $100, you can leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
Located at 14333 Main Street in Wattsburg, Corry Custom Machine specializes in CNC turning, CNC vertical machining, Swiss screw machining, and Brown and Sharp screw machines. Corry Custom Machine offers superior quality and precision parts demanded in today's industry. They invite your inquiries and look forward to the opportunity to provide you quality machine parts. Learn more today by visiting CorryCustomMachine.com. The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring. Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry and is celebrating their 80th anniversary of manufacturing excellence. They are hiring for many positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry. Piaa Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Piaa Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Piaa Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business, and we started out with just a couple of guys with a cordless kit and a ladder. We've grown from there. We really try to focus on quality of work, quality over quantity. Things don't always happen overnight, and it takes time to make things perfect. We run our business like a business. Everything that we do is professional. With a phone call to us, we would set up a meeting for us to come out and meet with you, go over your project, what you are hoping to gain from it, the things that you want to see input into it, and then I would create a proposal. We would send it out to you, you'd let us know your thoughts, whatever things that we got correct, whatever things need to be worked on, and then we would grow it into exactly what you want. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey here with Stephen Mountain, and we are at the half here, Steve. Let's get into our Humes Ford of Corry halftime report. And on the stats that we have here, Corry was 3 out of 4 on third down conversions, ended up with 7 first downs in that first half. Played it clean from the corner bar and grill penalty flags. They didn't have any. They had one big Bracken Funeral Home turnover and used all 3 timeouts. The Dragons on the other side were 3 out of 5 on third down conversions. They had 7 first downs as well. They had 3 big penalties, 1 Bracken Funeral Home turnover, and they used all 3 timeouts, and they took care of their one opportunity to get into the end zone, and they have a 6-0 lead here at the half, the Dragons do, as they executed well, but the Beavers came right back on their last possession of the half, got it down to the 10-yard line, but then kind of stalled out there and ended up running the clock out, and we're trailing at the half here 6-0.
Yeah. Story of the game for the Beavers is you got to finish drives. You know, they had the ball 3rd and goal on the 1-yard line at one point, 4th and goal from the 1, and weren't able to score on that drive. And then right here before the end of the half, like you just said, got tackled in bounds on a situation where it just couldn't happen. Clock ran out, and that's how we're trailing 6-0 at halftime.
Well, it's learning experiences. It's game time, live action that these kids need to have and grow from it, get better. You know, the old saying is get better every day, and hopefully they can learn from these experiences and don't make the same mistakes here that they do. Don't make the same mistakes at the varsity level that they make here. Learn from your mistakes and move forward and become a better football player. So Dragons will start with the ball here in the second half as the Beavers will be kicking off, and you know, a lot of time to go here, and a lot of opportunity for both teams to get better and get more points on the board.
Yeah, a lot of football left, right? A whole half. Still haven't seen a touchdown out of this JV squad yet this year. That's 6 quarters now of football, and we haven't seen a score yet from them. So I'm looking for that here in the 3rd or 4th quarter. I'd like to see them get on the board.
Well, they did move the ball in that first half on a couple of the drives, so they're getting there. It's just they're
got to punch it in somehow.
They're congealing as a unit out there, and they're starting to find each other, and they're looking better. But you just haven't been clicking on all cylinders quite yet. I'd like to see him be a little more dedicated to the run, but that's that's my style of offense. So it doesn't work for everybody, but.
Yeah, I don't care what kind of offense you run. If you can move the ball well and it works for you, that's what you should run, in my opinion. I don't care what it is.
Well, their horn sounds that end the halftime. So we will switch it over to the start of the third quarter here. Third quarter brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering, as we get them in right off the bat here.
I was listening to you guys last night on the sideline, and you missed it, I think.
We missed the Cafaro Custom Butchering third quarter for quite some time. It wasn't until about 3 minutes or 4 minutes into the fourth quarter before we figured that one out. But we do appreciate our sponsors, and we try to remember to get them in as quickly as we can and thank them for their support. And
there's a lot going on during a game.
It's a lot of fun doing these things, and it's sometimes you lose your bearings a little bit, but we try to keep other on the straight and narrow and make sure we take care of our sponsors as they take care of us.
Sometimes you lose your bearings. Sometimes you just never have them, too. So
ha ha.
There is. I'm not talking about you in particular. I mean, maybe I am, but I didn't say any names.
Oh, the Beavers will tee it up here. They're going to go left to right on the screen. Dragons going right to left. And who do we have back here for the Drags? Is that number 6, Nichols, on the near side, and 44? Is it on the far side?
Yeah, it's definitely 44 and 6, yeah.
44 is Zach Barnes, and number 6, as we said, has been Scott Nichols.
Gets by Barnes. It's going to get in the end zone for a touchback.
So the Dragons will come out to the, is it the 20 or the 35?
25, I believe.
Well, the official's running down the 20-yard line, so I think it might be the 20-yard line.
I think he's going to mark it right at the 25. Yeah, I don't know. I get confused. NFL's 25.
No, the official coming from the sideline with the ball from Warren. He'll mark it at the 20-yard line.
There it is.
Where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Dragons as we get things going here in the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third quarter.
That's one of those things. Why can't that just be consistent out of all levels of football? Why isn't it just a 25 all across the board? I don't understand.
Because they keep changing the rules, and then you have to have rules committees get together.
Rule committees are a joke.
Have meetings and votes and yada, yada.
Bureaucracy, just do it.
Mason here in the quarterback position for the Dragons as they start in shotgun formation. He's dropping back, looking to his left. He'll heave it out there. And it's picked up. No, knocked down by Lathrop at the 40-yard line. Good play there. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 as May had all day to throw that one.
Well, I half expected him to just kind of continue rolling to his left and take off. It was wide open field, and instead of just chucking it up to a host of bodies.
Yeah, it was a sea of bodies down there.
Second time he's done that today.
Both blue and white out there. And it didn't bode well for a completion.
No, it did not.
As Lathrop almost came away with the Bracken Funeral Home turnover. So back to I formation as May will come under center. As Warren gets back to the bread and butter play here. And it's a pitch to the back over the right side. And he's going to be met at the 20 and driven out of bounds about the 22-yard line. And we're going to call it 3rd down and 8.
That play diced the Beavers up pretty good in the first half. They got pretty good chunk plays out of it. So it's nice to see them contain that there on 2nd down.
Well, first possession of the second half. Dragons in 3rd and long. As the Beavers defense standing tall right out of the gate here. May under center. Dropping back. He throws over the middle on Cooper Hodak, knocks it down. That hit him right in the hands. I think it might have surprised him a little bit.
I think it did.
But it'll be 4th down for the Dragons. And we have yet to see a punt here today.
I bet you're going to see one now, deep in their own territory like this.
A Piece B punt formation. Owen Anderson going back to receive the punt.
25, I believe, is going to punt it here for the Dragons.
And number 25 is Ryder Wagner, also doing the kickoff responsibilities for the JV squad of Warren. Oh, that's going to be a false start on the Dragons as a couple of the interior linemen jump. It's going to cost them 5 yards on the corner bar and grill flags. And it's going to be 4th down and 13 now.
Now, what do you think about the starting varsity quarterback being a gunner here on the punt squad for the JV team?
He's a freshman. He needs game experience, but if he's playing as a varsity quarterback, why is he working on being a gunner out here?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
But, you know,
it's goofy. That's all.
Until they separate the two entities, you're always going to have this. Low snap rolls through the punter, and he's going to go out to the right, get it away, and it's going to be downed at the 31-yard line.
I think he thought it was thrown to him. I'm not sure what.
Kaiser thought it was a pass.
Yeah,
he caught it at the 31, and he was going to move upfield. It would have been a first down, but it was punted, not thrown. And the Beavers, with a golden opportunity here, have a short field to work with to start their first possession with.
The low snap really discombobulated everything on that.
Well, Beavers take over at the Dragons' 32-yard line. 1st and 10 with 8:56 to go in the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third quarter. So, Steve, to get back to your question about the gunner and that, they don't have two entities on any varsity squad. You have a football team, and they have a JV game to play. So they take all the players on the roster, and they designate who can play and who can't. They don't have a varsity squad and a JV squad.
I just meant that more as like a coaching philosophy.
Yeah, why would you have
your quarterback a gunner?
Yeah, why would you have your starting quarterback on varsity be a gunner on the JV team?
Yeah. Oh, there's another low snap, and that blows up that play.
Nichols again there, in on the play for the Dragons. Lathrop a little slow to get up, but he's going to be dropped at the 40-yard line with a lifted health sack, and to bring up 2nd down and 18.
Snap more or less rolled to him and never really got up off the ground.
Well, it took a bounce, and he didn't really have to pick it up, but he snagged it. And there was Nichols to put him down on the ground immediately. And the Beavers looking at 2nd and 18 at the Dragons' 40-yard line.
Not how you want to start a drive when you're well into opponent's territory.
Well, that's critical. That snap from center has got to be spot on every time. When you run shotgun like we do, you have to have that snap from center right there every single time. Otherwise, it disrupts the whole timing of every play. So here we go. Lathrop in the gun, 2 receivers to either side. To give the nap over to left side. He's met immediately by number 38, Colin Havers. And it's going to be another loss back to the 44-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 22.
Well, we're going the wrong way here to start this drive.
Halfes comes in from the sideline with the play. Getting a little more cloud coverage here as the breeze picks up a little bit, as things are staying nice and cool here today at Howard Sheen Field. Beavers go back to their traditional offense. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Lathrop in the gun. He'll look downfield, heavy pressure, trying to get away. Gets it to Hodak, but it's not going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be incomplete, as he was under heavy distress from the Dragons, as he had about 3 blue jerseys breaking in on him.
Yeah, right in his face.
And the Beavers looking at 4th down and 22.
I believe we're going to see a punt here, right?
Yeah, Bentley Luther, number 14. Yep. Bentley Luther in there to punt this one away.
Piece B punt.
Nichols is back to receive for the Dragons. Also out on the field is number 7, Blake Alba. Good snap from center as Luther gets a nice punt away high. He's going to land at the 25-yard line, takes a Dragons roll as the Beavers down it inside the 30 at the 28-yard line, where the Dragons will have it 1st and 10.
How'd you like that? No punts in the first half, followed up by
back-to-back possessions to start the second half. So I guess it's better than turning it over on downs in consecutive possessions.
Yeah.
6:46 to go here in the Cafaros Custom Butchering third quarter. Dragons clinging to a 6-0 lead here. As it'll be May under center out of the I formation. Pitch to the back, coming to the near side. That's number 24. He met by Parker Savitz, and he dropped at the 27-yard line. Loss of 1 on the play, brings up second down and 11.
I think Beavers have maybe figured that play out here a little bit better in the second half.
Well, you need one guy just to be aggressive and go out there and get the play in the backfield, and that's just what Parker did. Read it and sprinted to the ball carrier, and that allowed his teammates to come in and help out from behind. And that will put him in second and 11. Clock continuing to move here as we get close to 6 minutes to go in the quarter. May again under center. I formation for the Dragons. Gifted up, man. Ball's on the ground. Ball's still loose, and it looks like the Beavers are going to fall on it. Bracken Funeral Home turnover as a fumble recovered. I believe that was 67 with the recovery.
Lennon Hill.
And the Beavers right back into business here.
It's the second time today they fumbled it doing that fullback dive like that. He just wasn't able to secure it again, just like their first play of the game. Well,
just what the Beavers needed. They get their second possession 1 yard closer to the goal than the last time, at the 30-yard line this time.
Let's see them move in the right direction this time here. Let's get some positive plays.
Put some positive plays together here and get this get that goose egg off the scoreboard for the first time this year. Like you say, Steve, they've been held scoreless all 6 quarters so far this season. But they're looking a lot better today than they did last week. As Lathrop will bring them out onto the field here. Out of the huddle off the sideline. 3 receivers to the top side, 1 on the near side. Jackson Lathrop in the gun here. Looking to throw down the right side. Drops it in there for a touchdown. Corry Custom Machines touchdown. We have a tie ball game. That's number 23 with the reception, Asher Pillar. And we're all tied up at 6.
Yeah, nice looking ball there from Lathrop. Threw it on a dime. Just like that. First play of the possession. 30-yard touchdown pass from Lathrop. We'll see if they go for the 2 here, if they're going to kick it. I'm guessing they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, Lathrop coming back out, so the Kearney and Ruth PAT will be a 2-point try.
No, it won't. They're going to kick it.
Oh, Lathrop's going to hold.
Hold it, yeah. Who's
Walliser to kick.
Well, for the lead. Here we go.
Snap is down, and it's bobbled a little bit, and it's going to be snuffed out, and we're going to stay tied. I don't think we have enough time to cut to a commercial here, Steve, so we're going to keep it right here. In a tie ball game as the air attack has opened things up here for the Beavers. As they answered on a 30-yard touchdown throw and catch from Lathrop to Pillar. All tied at 6 here. As the Beavers get that goose egg off the scoreboard. Looking much better this time. And you know another nice thing about this Beaver team this year, Steve?
What's that?
All the varsity players. I mean, over the years, I've covered JV football. I've seen varsity players show up. But these guys are coming out. They're interacting with everybody on the roster or on the sideline. They're helping out with helpful information to make these younger players better. And there's not just 1 or 2. There's 7, 8, 9, 12 guys out there from the varsity team helping out.
Big handful of them. That's good to see that. I like that a lot. Well,
Lizer puts it on the tee and steps it off as he'll put foot in the ball.
Oh, something goofy happened there.
And it's going to be an illegal procedure against the Beavers. That's going to back them up 5 yards. And that's the first penalty of the day against the Beavers. Corner bar and grill flag. And that'll back them up 5 yards, and they'll have to re-tee it up and do it all over again.
What exactly? Did he stumble? And then kind of...
I think he did. I think maybe his plant foot come down a half a yard sooner than what he was expecting, and he just kind of stumbled a little bit. Everybody else was anticipating him having the foot in the ball already.
Right.
And it threw the timing off of the play. So, unfortunately, it cost them 5 yards, and they'll get to do it again. 5:45 to go here. As he puts it high in the air, it's going to be caught at the 20-yard line. Down the right side, Anderson making the tackle there, but Dragons get out across the 40 where they will take over 1st and 10.
So it'll be pretty good field position for them. Nothing doing on their last drive. They went 3 and out.
Well, it looks like they're going to spot it right at the 41. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Dragons at their own 41-yard line.
We'll see if they can...
5:31 to go here.
See if they open up the offense at all here on this drive. They had the fumble from the fullback on the last drive. They're going to come out in the gun.
It's Kaiser back in the ball game, I believe. In shotgun formation. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 up top. Man in the wing to the left. And zipped underneath and in and out of the hands of number 18, Colin Blair. And that ball was a little bit behind him.
A little bit.
We'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Dragons.
It is difficult to make that adjustment coming back like that, but still a ball that could have been caught. But 2nd and 10.
Kaiser stays in the game. May is also in the game. He's a wide receiver to the top side of the field. Back to I formation under center goes Kaiser. Give it back straight up the middle. And he'll get to the 45 before he's belted backwards, maybe the 46. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5 after that 5-yard gain.
Just barreling it right down the defense to that lead blocker of a fullback.
Five minutes to go here in the Cafaro's Custom Butchering 3rd quarter in a tie ball game, Steve. As this has been a fun one.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched teams. At least they're playing at the same level anyways.
May under center. He'll pitch to the back over the right side. And there's Parker Savitz to slow him down. He's going to get about 3 yards out to the 48-yard line.
I got to think they'll go for it, 4th and 2.
Yeah, they're going to spot it in between the 48 and 49-yard line. So 4th down and a long 2, a short 3, however you want to look at it. It's 4th down for the Dragons. We're going to say 4th down and 2. Like you say, Steve, going for it, just shy of the 49. May under center in that I formation. They've been able to run it at will here today.
I got to imagine they'll keep it on the ground here.
And it's just May pushing forward. And I don't know where he's at in the pile.
I think he's got it.
I think they're going to give him the 48-yard line of the Beavers, and it'll be a Northwest Banks 1st down for the Dragons. As May just kind of got in behind that big offensive line, and everybody just pushed forward. And that's the very first down of the second half for either team.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Kind of goofy. Had a touchdown without ever having a 1st down. They're quickly out of the huddle.
Well, I guess that would be a 1st down on that play.
Well, I don't know if it is. Going to line it up in the I formation again. Mays under center. Toss left again. Cuts back up the middle. He's got a good pickup here. And he's brought down by a few different Beavers. Ashton Woods there on the tackle. Pickup of about 7.
Get down to about the 41-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 3. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the quarter. As we're getting ever so close to our Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital 2-minute warning. May in the gun now. 2 receivers to the top side, 1 receiver on the near side, man in the wing. Receiver in motion here. Give, flag in the air, couple of flags in the air. This could be offsides against the Beavers.
Could be an illegal procedure.
5 guys in the backfield, I heard him say.
Yeah, so that's going to be on the offense.
Take it back, they say. So another costly penalty here for the Dragons. It's going to back them up 5 yards. It'll be second down and 8 now.
Looks like second down and see where they mark it.
8.
Yeah.
Mark it at the 46.
I keep watching the chain gang like you always tell me. And
you can't trust them.
You're going against everything I've been learned from you. To be fair, though, it is a JV chain gang, right? So
second
it's
and
not
8.
Quite the same level as a say a varsity.
Right. Well, you got an outside receiver covered. You can't do that. That's illegal formation.
Oh, there's no flags. It's run off the right-hand side. He cuts it back. He's brought down. Got well enough for a first down.
You had 2 receivers on the top side of the field, and they both were on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I saw that. I believe you're right.
Yeah, irregardless, it's a Northwest Bank first down for the Dragons on the run around the right end. Down inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. What do I know? I'm just a silly announcer.
Definitely silly. No arguments here.
Dragons have a drive going here. May under center in I formation. Give to the back over the right side. Finding a little room between the tackles there. And he's down about the 25-yard line. That'll bring up second down and 2.
Dragons getting a little bit of momentum here. Getting some decent chunk plays again like they were in that first half. It's always discouraging for a defense when, the offense is just getting those chunk plays on the ground against you.
6, 7,
when
8
you know
yards.
it's coming
Yeah.
and they still
nothing
keep
you can do to
them
stop
up like
it.
that. It's discouraging.
And the Dragons keep it coming in that I formation with May under center. Give to the back over the left side this time, and he's met in the backfield. No gain on the play. Ball carry number 25, Ryder Wagner. Beavers a little gimpy getting up. That's Nickerson, number 66, has a little hitch in his giddy up. Hopefully he can work that off quickly and get back out onto the field, but he's all the way down onto the turf in behind the bench. Trying to work it out. 3rd and 2 here for the Dragons. As May stays in under center in I formation. He'll keep it up the middle himself. And close to the first down yardage.
Looks like he's got enough.
And does, as they won't measure. They'll just move the chain gang forward. A Northwest Bank first down for the Dragons. And a fresh set of downs to work with here, 1st and 10.
30 seconds here in the 3rd quarter left to go. Enough time for one more play. Well, they're lined up under center again, that I formation. Another handoff up the middle. Another big chunk here all the way down to the 5. Still on his feet, and he's in the end zone for the Corry Custom Machine touchdown. Power run there from the Dragons to retake the lead. That was number 25 on the carry.
That's Wagner, the kicker.
Scores with 3 seconds to go in the Cafaro's Custom Butchering 3rd quarter. And that was just an entire drive on the ground. Just kept chunking it away.
And they're going to line up for, I believe, a 2-point try here. As May and the offense stays out on the field here in I formation. So to Kearney and Ruth, a 2-point try here. May looking around. He'll take the snap, give to Wagner in the backfield, and just shy.
Yeah, sure.
Just shy of the goal line. So the PAT try, no good. And with that, Steve, we're going to take a commercial break and be back right after this.
My name is Matt Amendola. I'm a CNC programmer and operator here at Tessie Automation. When I was at FedEx, I thought that was going to be my career path, but unfortunately they made cuts and shut our station down. Then they gave us the option of taking a severance or staying on as a temporary employee, and that just didn't sound very stable to me. I met the recruiter Nate at a job fair at Cranberry Mall, and it just seemed very interesting to me. It seemed like a very stable position. It seemed like something that's always going to be needed. Going through the MAC program, it did provide me with the stepping stone to start as far as basic operation of the machines. Phil, my toolroom supervisor, and Hector, the person who's my trainer. So they know what they're doing. They've done this before. They know all the tricks of the trade. They know all the shortcuts and things you can take in order to save time while is also making quality product.
Matt's doing well. He's learned a lot.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Kickoff here after the score. It's going to be picked up by the Beavers at about the 24-yard line. That'll do it for the Cafaros Custom Butchering third quarter, as the Beavers are backed up a little bit here inside their own 25-yard line with the whole field to go here, Steve. So we'll get back to action here as we're going to try to get another word in from one of our sponsors. So we'll be back right after this.
Our mission at Elwood National Forge is to use our metallurgy know-how to provide critical materials and engineered solutions. Why do we do it? Because we care about making an impact on the industries we serve. We care about our team members, their quality of life, and their safety. We care about providing the highest quality steel to support our mission-critical customers. From hard target penetrators, land-based ordnance, and shipbuilding to power generation, oil and gas, and heavy industrial. At Elwood National Forge, hard work is what we do. Our sense of purpose is why we do it. Come join the team today by going to our job board and find your future career. Elwood National Forge. Results delivered the right way.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we enter into the final quarter of the game here, as it is brought to us by K&E Surveyors. And I see Nickerson back into the ball game there, Steve, number 66. So he's able to work the kinks out and get back in there. Lathrop and the offense back out onto the field here. And it's a give to Knapp over the right side. And again, 73 busting through untouched.
Big number 73.
And again, we still don't have a name on the roster for him. So we cannot give the young gentleman some credit for another nice play on defense.
Well, he knows who he is. Somebody does.
Nice play out there, 73.
Yeah, just unable to get the run game going. It's coming through untouched, like you said, right through that interior defensive line.
Going to be a loss of 4 on the play, so it brings up second down 14.
And it's like as soon as he hands the ball off, he's there. There's no time to avoid him.
The thing about it is 73 is playing over the top. He's playing a nose tackle position.
Right.
So it's
right in the interior. Yeah,
that's just almost unexcusable. Swing it out to Knapp over to the left side. To Knapp over to the right side. Good run after the first initial contact. He gets back out across the 25 to about the 26-yard line, and that'll set the Beavers up third down and 7. Just the second possession of the second half for the Beavers as the Dragons got the opening kickoff and kind of stalled out with a punt. Then the Beavers had to do a punt. And
it's the third possession because they scored that touchdown.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're correct.
One play drive for the touchdown. It was a quick drive, though.
You are correct. It was a one-play drive.
Hardly even counts, right?
It does, though. Lathrop looking for Hodak, and a little behind him. A little hard to throw that play on a run to his right, but it'll bring up fourth down. Is it fourth? Yeah, it is fourth down. Fourth and 7.
That's a quick 3 and out.
Luther comes in Peace B punt formation. How about some trickerization here?
Trickerization. I don't think I've ever heard that word before, but
how about some straight up trickery?
No, I like it. I like the trickerization. Yeah, you hate to punt it away, especially when Warren ran it down your throats that last drive.
Gets it away, and it's going to bounce. Does Nichols touch it? Yeah, he did. And he'll down it inside the other side of the 50, down at the 47-yard line.
Dangerous play there.
And covering on a play was Jackson Lathrop. Getting downfield there on special teams. But the Dragons take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, hopefully the Beavers made some adjustments there on the sidelines, because we can't have another repeat of the last drive. Else they're going to march their way right downfield again.
Oh, we need a Bracken Funeral Home turnover here. I'm looking for a pick 6 or a scoop and score.
Well, if you're Warren, I'm not throwing the ball.
Well, you didn't throw it at all the last possession, so why would you?
Kaiser, is that his name?
Yeah, Kaiser back in at the quarterback position, but it's I formation, so they have a tendency to run out of this formation. 8:10 to go in the ball game. Beavers showing pressure at the line. Give it back over to left side. He gets across the KC's express midfield stripe, and it's going to be another Northwest Bank first down as the ball carrier, number 24, with some good hard running, Tucker Sanford, in between the tackles there, right at the sticks. It's going to be enough for a Northwest Bank's first down.
Yeah, he never actually went down either. He blew it dead as he was tied up. But
forward momentum was stopped, got shoved backwards, and they're going to spot it at the Beavers' 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Dragons with the lead and the ball and field position. And the clock starting to be in their favor as well as we roll up on 7.5 to go in the ball game. Big contest coming up next Friday for the Beavers as they'll travel out to Waterford to take on the Bison. Bison come in with a 1-1 record. Beavers 2-0.
Toss left, reverse coming to the near side.
A lot of room in front. Kaiser leading away, getting a good lead block there. Oh, and he just got himself tripped up by the turf monster at the 20-yard line. But hold everything. There's a corner bar for grill flags festivity here in the backfield. You got a flag down at the 35-yard line. You got a flag down at the 43-yard line. Any other flags out there I'm missing?
Just the two that I see.
It's confetti out on the field. And they're going to take the one that's further back the field. That's at the 43-yard line. It's going to be an illegal block in the black. That was declined. That was the upper penalty, and that's a holding call that they're going to accept. And that's the one at the 43-yard line.
Well, Beavers will catch a big break there again as another big Warren play will be brought back by a penalty.
That was a greatly executed play.
And look at the difference. That's 33-plus yard difference from where they were.
Huge.
They were down to the 20-yard line on that play.
Instead of first down at the 20, you got first down at your own 47-yard line. So it's 1st and 20.
That hurts. That hurts the Dragons big time.
Well, they've worked through it a couple times earlier today, Steve, so we'll see if they can do it once again.
You got to take advantage of it if you're the Beavers here. You got to hold them.
Well, you got them back and down in distance here. You got to keep them there. He got burnt on a big play there. And now Kaiser's going to pitch it over to left side. Stutter step, gets back up to midfield and brought to the ground. And that is Woods leading the charge for the Beavers, number 21 on that tackle, Xavion Woods. And it's a gain of about 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 15.
Clock continues to wind, just over 6:15 to go in the game.
Well, yeah, a long sustained drive with a score would be ideal for the Dragons, as that would put them up by 2 scores. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Kaiser under center. Gives to the up man. That's number 44. And he stood up right at the line. As that's Titus Knapp lead the charge from the interior line position. Give him a 1-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down and 14. Dragons not doing as nearly as well as they did in the first half. They're 1 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. I might have missed 1 or 2 there, but that's what I have put down on my chicken scratches.
Well, I won't take your birthday away if you did.
You won't take my birthday away?
Not if you forgot one.
You're
no.
pretty nice. What a nice fellow you are.
Thank you. I don't get told that very often. It's nice to hear that every once in a while.
So here come the Dragons, 3rd and 14 from the Beavers' 47-yard line. Kaiser under center, I formation. It's a pitch to the back over the left side. He gets turned into the corner. And
nice.
Good swarming defense there as Halfast finishes them off after a 1-yard gain. That'll bring up 4th down and 13 for the Dragons.
Big defensive stand there by the Beavers.
That's what you needed, but the Dragons able to drain a lot of clock here as we're coming up on 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Sure looks like they're going for it. Kaiser just went to the sideline and got a play.
Both teams with all 3 timeouts left.
They're going to at least line it up to go for it. Beavers got to be careful not to get drawn off sides or anything here.
And now we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well, Steve, and be back right after this.
Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I got Stephen Mountain alongside Dewey Hurd here. As we have 4:18 to go in the ball game, Steve. Dragons looking at 4th and 13 from the Beavers' 46-yard line. Coming out of that Jim's Automotive timeout, looking like they're going for it as Kaiser out there under center in I formation.
Big play right here.
Beavers looking to get a stoppage on downs. Busting through the middle was Nickerson over the left side. And the Dragons are going to come up about 3 yards shy of the 1st down, and the Beavers are going to take over on downs at their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, I think they were trying to set up a nice little screen play on that far side, draw that defensive line in. And
well, the front
just about worked. They were close.
The front line of the Dragons was able to suck in the defensive line, but like you say, they just couldn't get enough blocking around that left side. Number 18 made the reception, Colin Blair, but he come up short by about 3 yards, and the Beavers are going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. 4:09 to go in the ball game, and down by 6 points. And they only have 2 timeouts to work with now because they took one. It's crunch time here, Steve.
It is. You gotta score here. You don't really have a choice. If you got to give the ball up, good chance you don't see it back again.
Oh, I learned something new just now.
That's dangerous.
I found out where the timeouts were on the display and took one away for the Beavers, so you can see it up there that they have 2 to go.
Defensive lineman got a hand on that. 38 stuck his big paw out, tipped that pass.
That's Colin Havers. Called his number earlier in the game. And the Beavers looking at 2nd and 10.
See if the Beavers are apt to take another shot play here.
You mean let Lathrop uncork another bomb?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I mean.
Well, he's got some good targets to put it out there, too. So they'll break huddle.
Trips to the near side.
Lone receiver to the top side. Lathrop in the gun. Heavy pressure off both sides. And he'll float it out there to the far sideline, but there was nobody there.
He's outside the pocket, though.
Yeah, he is outside the pocket, so that's a good throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Beavs. I don't know where that paper came from. I seen it came down from upstairs.
Yeah.
I think it might have been a roster for Mr. Woods upstairs, the PA announcer. Varsity football. That's from last year, 2024.
Sure is.
Well, Beavers 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions in this second half, Steve. Got to find a way to come up big here on 3rd and 10 from their own 36. Just under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Lathrop in the gun. 2 receivers on either side. And there it is. And he had Luther down the sideline wide open and overthrew him by about 5 yards. And it's 4th down and 10 for the Beavers.
Well, they had him. They definitely had him. That's the uncorkage I wanted.
And I think Lathrop's seeing it.
Got a little excited.
He's squeezing a face mask a little bit harder as he comes to the sideline. As the gunner, and Luther comes in for the Peace B punt formation.
Boy, I hate to punt it here.
3:54 to go in the ball game.
Really trust your defense.
High snap from center.
Yikes.
Gets it away. Is nearly blocked. As number 18 came in, had a clear shot at it. It's picked up at the around the 40-yard line. Number 7, Blake Albaugh, picks it up, gets out to the 42. And the Dragons will have it 1st and 10. A lot of things happening on that last play, Steve, that could have been disastrous for the Beavers.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be blocked.
18 came in unblocked, Colin Blair. And for all intents and purposes, should have gotten at least a fingernail on the ball. But Luther, to his credit, was able to get that Peace B punt away. And we're down to 3:43 to go.
Well, defense has to stand tall here. You got to force a 3 and out.
Kaiser under center, I formation. It's time to sell out on stopping that run. And it'll be a pitch to the back coming to the near side. Parker Savitz in on it. Hellfast can't wrap him up. And Nickerson will lead the charge at the 45-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Good initial contact in the backfield. Just couldn't wrap him up, and he kept fighting there. Good job of keeping his feet churning.
That was a good, strong run again by number 24, Tucker Sanford. And the Dragons going to take as much time as they can off that clock inside the huddle here. As the breeze inside here has really picked up.
It's gotten cooler
You
in
felt
here.
it too, didn't you?
I do, yeah. Started noticing that a couple minutes ago. Sure, I'm glad I wore the sweatshirt today, Dewey.
Yeah, I did bring mine. Break huddle, just under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Kaiser comes under center, I formation. It's a pitch to the back, over to the left side, Stanford, and he's going to be cut down just shy of midfield at about the 48-yard line, so a gain of 3 will bring up 3rd down and 5. And the Dragons are not doing much better than the Beavers are on 3rd down. They're 1 for 4 so far. But the Dragons in 3rd and 5 as they're going to try to milk this down to under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. So let's get our LECOM Corry Memorial Hospital 2-minute warning in right here. As Kaiser under center in I formation at his own 48-yard line. And again, it's a pitch to Sanford over the left side.
Breaks a couple tackles.
And he's going to get the 1st down and then some as he turns those afterburners on, gets down inside the 25-yard line.
Force him out of bounds at least.
Big conversion on 3rd down there for the Dragons. As they will have it 1st and 10. And I'm seeing they're spotting it at the 24. But a nice 1st down for the Dragons. As this young Dragon team starting to come together. putting a nice drive together here, playing well in the second half. As they've scored in both halves here. Lead at 12-6. A minute 54 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 at the Beavers' 24-yard line. Kaiser under center. He'll give the up man. Met at the line and dropped immediately. Loss of 1 on the play. And there's a Jim's Automotive timeout taken by the Beavers. Their second timeout. We're going to keep it right here as I get everything updated on the screen. Just so you know, Steve.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing good.
Beavers down to 1 timeout.
1 timeout and a minute 49 left in the game. So if they get the ball back here, that's a big if.
They're going to have less than a minute to work with and no timeouts.
Exactly. That's why I was kind of surprised they punted that ball away instead of trying to go for it on 4th down.
Well, they've had struggles moving the ball all day.
Has trouble stopping the run all the second half too as well.
So what do you do? What do you do? Go for it on 4th down and 10, or you try and punt it away and lean on your defense, which has held up pretty well. You've only given up 12 points the entire ball game.
Well,
so
I like to go out swinging personally.
Yeah.
So I mean that's my philosophy.
They're going out swinging a little differently.
True. It is a form of swinging. There's no doubt about that.
So here we go. Dragons break huddle on the sideline. Come up to the line of scrimmage. Kaiser will get under center in I formation. A minute 49 to go in the ball game. Dragons looking at 2nd and 11. It's a pitch to the back.
Here comes that
and
reverse
the reverse
again.
coming to the near side. He'll cut up in the side and get inside to about the 20 as he was tripped up there, I believe, by Knapp. And Knapp is down on the ground. We're going to have a Corey Manor injury timeout for said player down on the field. And we'll be back right after this.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Stephen Mountain. Mr. Knapp able to get off the field under his own power, and it's going to be Kaiser coming to the near side, 3rd and 6, and he's going to be driven out of bounds by Anderson, and they're going to keep the clock rolling as they shove them out of bounds backwards. So at the 20-yard line, no gain on the play. It brings up 4th down and 6.
Well, certainly they'll go for it here and try and end it with a 1st down. Beavers can come up with a stop. They'll have at least a shot at it with 30-ish seconds remaining, 35-ish maybe.
Well, they're hanging on to that 1 timeout. Dragons letting the clock wind under a minute to go.
That was a good play call. I like that play call there by the Dragons. Fake that toss that they've been running so well all game. Quarterback keep to the near side.
Kaiser will come under center. Under 50 seconds to go in the ball game. 4th and 6 from the 20. It's a pitch for Sanford, and he'll cut it upfield and have the 1st down as he dives forward to the 13-yard line as they convert once again on 4th down. That's the Northwest Bank 1st down for the Dragons. That all but seals the victory here today for them, as they will have it 1st and 10 at the Beavers' 13-yard line.
I don't know that they even have to snap the ball here.
26 seconds to go. I don't think they do, Steve.
Well, a hard-fought game for sure. Close game. Beavers had their opportunities, just couldn't quite make it or make them in when they had them.
Oh, they're going to break huddle and come up to the line, but they got 5 seconds to go.
And they might just kneel it here.
Kaiser comes under center, and he'll kneel it as the horn sounds. And the Dragons are going to walk off the field with a 12-6 victory. And hard-fought battle to the very end.
Yeah, Dragons take it 12-6. Beavers go 0-2 in JV on the year.
So let's get into our P2 Paving post-game report here, Steve. Wrap things up as another hard-fought battle here for the Beavers. Made some good advancements forward, progression, but still got some things to work on. So let's get into it here. P2 Paving post-game and hand out our Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive play of the game.
It's got to be the touchdown pass. Lathrop to Luther over here on the near side.
Actually, it was number 23. That was Asher Pillar.
Oh, my bad.
With a 30-yard touchdown grab in the third quarter that tied the game at 6 as the Beavers got back into it with a big pass play, a relevant church pass play from Lathrop to Pillar. And that's our Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive play of the game. The Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. I'll take this one. Back in the second quarter, shoestring tackle by number 29, Cole Halfast. Broke up a nice play for the Dragons, but Halfast in there to break it up and get a tackle for a loss. And that will be our, again, Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. Crotty Chevrolet player of the game.
If I'm going to give it to a Dragon, I'm going to give it to number 25, the running back there, as he just gashed the Beavers defense all day, it seemed like.
Yeah, Ryder Wagner.
On those pitch plays, toss plays, just
right between the tackles, doing a good job. Also, a little shout out to number 24, Sanford. He also ran the ball extremely well for the Dragons here today.
Yep.
So that will lead us into our DJ Experience Sportsmanship Award. And typically we give that to the Dragons, but we're going to give it to one of the Beavers here today. As who do we give it to?
I want to give at least a shout out to Cooper Hodak in that first half. He was busy. He had a lot of nice plays on the offense.
Yeah, he
got
was.
him down to the 1 yard line, so I think he at least deserves a shout out.
Yeah, he did. He played well. Also played a lot last night. So I thought the Beavers as a whole, the whole JV squad did pretty good. But definitely got some things to work on. So, I think Owen Anderson, I'm going to give the Deeds Experience Sportsmanship Award to, as he played well today for the Beavers and shown up in a couple of good spots and made an impression on me. So we're going to give it to Owen Anderson as he played well here today for the JV squad. So that'll wrap things up here at Howard Sheen Field. For Stephen Mountain, I'm Dewey Hurt. Thanks for tuning us in. And remember, we got another broadcast coming up here a little later on in the afternoon, as it'll be rec football at 3 o'clock. Beavers home here at Howard Sheen Field to take on the visitors, and they will be the Harbor Creek Huskies. So for Stephen Mountain, I'm Dewey Hurt. Thanks for tuning us in. And until we meet again, we're going to say God bless and good day.